city breathes a heavy velvet sigh. I trace the shadows where the embers die. A glass of amber, liquid memory. You're sitting silent across from me.
The neon flickers on a window pane. Another story washed away by rain. I hold the rhythm in my calloused hands, while time is slipping through the shifting sands.
And the air is getting thick, it's hard to breathe. There's so much left for us to finally leave.
Smoke in a hollow room. We're chasing light inside the gathering gloom.
Just a melody broken, a promise worn thin. Let the dark settle in where the music begins. Until my fingers bled, to silence voices waking in my head. But in your presence all the static fades into the comfort of these quiet shades.
I sang of heartaches that I've never known, until I found you in the great unknown.
Your guitar whispers what I cannot say, the sweetest burden of a passing day.
And the air is getting thick, it's hard to breathe. There's so much left for us to finally leave. Oh, midnight smoke in a hollow room. We're chasing light inside the gathering gloom. Just a melody broken, a promise worn thin. Let the dark settle in where the music begins.
Is rising, the stars are cold, turning the silver into tired gold. In the stillness we remain, bound by the smoke, hidden from the rain. Oh, midnight smoke in a hollow room. We're chasing light inside the gathering gloom. Just a melody broken, a promise worn thin. Let the dark settle in where the music begins. Midnight smoke, just let it fade, drifting away. Evening sun descending over fields of prairie grass.
Ice is slowly melting, clinking softly in the cup. Looking toward the horizon
as the dusk is coming up. Savoring the flavor of a memory aged in wood, finding peace in moments exactly where we stood. Welcome to the bourbon twilight, glowing orange sky. Toast to all the years and watch the swallows fly. Spirits warming up the chest, an old familiar friend, hoping that this golden hour never has to end.
Porch swing swaying gently, creaking hinges keep the beat. Muddy boots are resting right beside our tired feet.
Crickets stop their chirping, rural orchestra awakes, breathing in the stillness that the country evening makes. Savoring the flavor of a memory aged in wood, finding peace in moments exactly where we stood. Welcome to the bourbon twilight, glowing orange sky. Toast to all the years and watch the swallows fly. Spirits warming up the chest, an old familiar friend, hoping that this golden hour never has to end. Tasting yesterday, letting worries drift away. Welcome to the bourbon twilight, glowing orange sky. Toast to all the years and watch the swallows fly. Spirits warming up the chest, an old familiar friend, hoping that this golden hour never has to end. Empty glasses sitting by, the fading embers glow, saying our goodbyes before we finally have to go. Clouds are hanging low above the street, reflecting patterns underneath my feet. The coffee's cold, the morning's feeling gray. I'm waiting for the clouds to roll away.
I see the puddles gather in the light, a lonely reflection of a restless night.
clean the jagged past. Nothing built of glass is meant to last. Rainy blue, color of the soul we mend.
Where the storm begins
is where we find a friend. Let it fall, let it pour, let the river run.
underneath the clouds.
We're waiting for the sun.
My guitar weeping in the corner store.
I've played this pattern 50 times before.
But with your harmony,
It feels like new, drowning the sadness in a shade of blue. I take your sadness, make it into rhyme, finding the beauty in the hands of time. We don't need shelter from the falling sky, as long as we have reason for the cry. Pouring down, washing clean the jagged past. Nothing built of glass is meant to last. Rainy blue, color of the soul we mend.
where the storm begins
Is where we find a friend. Let it fall, let it pour, let the river run.
underneath the clouds.
We're waiting for the sun.
Wash it all away, let the water flow
Into the places that we used to know.
We are the thunder,
We are the rain,
we are the healing after
all the pain. Just let it fall.
everything is clear.
Rainy blue, color of the soul we mend.
Where the storm begins
Is where we find a friend. Let it fall, let it pour, let the river run. Underneath the clouds, we're waiting for the sun. Rainy blue,
blue and gray.
wash it all away. Droplets tap against the foggy window pane, washing over rooftops, a relentless gentle train.
Clouds embrace the afternoon in shades of gray, cleaning all the worry
From a complicated day. Stormy weather brings a shelter we can share, wrapping us in comfort, breathing heavy air, falling down like velvet rain, soft upon the ground, drowning out the madness with a peaceful Russian sound. Puddles form a mirror for the trees so lush and green. ever seen.
Fireplaces crackling,
Burning oak and pine,
sipping on a vintage glass of ruby-colored wine.
blankets pull us closer as the thunder starts to roll. Nature plays a symphony that resonates the soul. Stormy weather brings a shelter we can share, wrapping us in comfort, breathing heavy air, falling down like velvet rain, soft upon the ground, drowning out the madness with a peaceful rushing sound. Puddles form a mirror for the trees so lush and green, calmest precipitation that our eyes have ever seen. Leaving purity behind,
clearing off the dusty trails of a cluttered mind.
drip, drop, steady on the glass, watching moments slowly pass, falling down like velvet rain, soft upon the ground, drowning out the madness with a peaceful sound. Puddles form a mirror for the trees so lush and green, calmest precipitation that our eyes have ever seen. Gentle showers ending, leaving freshness in the breeze, quiet droplets falling from the branches of the trees. Zephyrs dance across the spacious porch, extinguishing the fading outdoor torch. Wind chimes sing a fragile metallic tune, saying goodbye to the retreating moon.
Curtains flutter inside the cozy space, brushing softly against my resting face.
Sparrows chirp upon the wooden fence, clearing away the atmosphere so tense. Currents swirl through the open screen, showing a lively picturesque scene. Oxygen fills the expanding lung, tasting so sweet upon the wakened tongue. Morning breeze wiping the slate totally clean, vibrant sights that we have rarely seen. Gusts of hope blowing the cobwebs clear, banishing every lingering irrational fear. Drafts of joy entering the quiet home, calling the restless spirits to proudly roam.
Meadows sway beneath the gentle push, rustling the leaves on the berry bush.
lights ascending toward the stratosphere, riding the updrafts happening right here.
Sails unrolled to catch the invisible might, propelling vessels into the brilliant light.
Flags unfurl upon the towering mast, leaving behind the burdens of the past. Currents swirl through the open screen, showing a lively picturesque scene. Oxygen fills the expanding lung, tasting so sweet upon the waking tongue. Morning breeze wiping the slate totally clean. Vibrant sights that we have rarely seen. Gusts of hope blowing the cobwebs clear, banishing every lingering irrational fear. Drafts of joy entering the quiet home, calling the restless spirits to proudly roam. Guide the pleasant day, blowing the static obstacles away. Inhale, exhale, blow. Morning breeze wiping the slate totally clean. Vibrant sights that we clear, banishing every lingering irrational fear. Drafts of joy entering the quiet home, calling the restless spirits to proudly roam. Airy, fresh, awake. Muddy banks guide the shallow, calm stream, floating along a hazy southern dream. Willow branches brush the bubbling foam, carrying the weary traveler back home.
Wooden rafts gliding past the wide bend,
wondering where this rustic trip will end.
Pebbles rolling beneath the swelling tide,
enjoying the incredibly unhurried ride. Current pulling steadily downstream, basking in the glorious solar beam, navigating the winding natural course Trust in the underlying unseen force. Slow river taking its absolute sweet time, flowing through this humid tropical climb, meandering without any ounce of haste. Nothing valuable ever goes to waste. Endless aquatic trails moving right on, from the fading dusk until the bright dawn. Turtles resting upon the sunken log, gliding straight through the morning fog. Dragonflies hovering gracefully above, singing a simplistic, organic song of love. Cattails swaying by the marshy edge, slipping right off the green mossy ledge. Ripples spreading out so incredibly wide, feeling the ultimate harmony inside. Current pulling steadily downstream, basking in the glorious solar beam, navigating the winding natural course. Trust in the underlying unseen force. Slow river taking its absolute sweet time, flowing through this humid tropical climb, meandering without any ounce of haste. Nothing valuable ever goes to waste. Endless aquatic trails moving right on, from the fading dusk until the bright dawn. Terrors drawn in the massive main, winding across the massive open plain. Valleys carved by sheer liquid grace, moving at a wonderfully sluggish pace. Flow, glide, pass. Absolute sweet time, flowing through this humid tropical climb, meandering without any ounce of haste. Nothing valuable ever goes to waste. Endless aquatic trails moving right on, from the fading dusk until the bright dawn. Floating down neon signs are buzzing, flickering to black. Empty subway cars rolling down the track. Skyscrapers catching the earliest of rays, piercing through the thickness of the urban haze. Metropolis awakening, concrete street, listening to the rhythm of the city's heartbeat. Pigeons taking flight above the alleyway door, sunlight illuminating the pavement floor.
Sweepers cleaning rubbish from the avenue, steel bridges dripping with the morning dew.
10 taxis idling quietly beside the curb, avoiding any sudden noises that disturb. Metropolis awakening, shaking off the sleep, sirens wailing distantly, a promise they must keep. Watching the slow dawn crawl across the concrete street, listening to the rhythm of the city's heartbeat. Pigeons taking flight above the alleyway door, sunlight illuminating the pavement floor. Watching the slow dawn crawl across the concrete street, listening to the rhythm of the city's heartbeat. Pigeons taking flight above the alleyway door, sunlight illuminating the pavement floor. Daybreak is completed, the night is fully gone. Stepping out together into the breaking dawn. Zephyrs dance across the spacious porch, extinguishing the fading outdoor torch. Wind chimes sing a fragile metallic tune, saying goodbye to the retreating moon.
Curtains flutter inside the cozy space, brushing softly against my resting face. Sparrows chirp upon the wooden fence, clearing away the atmosphere so tense.
expanding lung, tasting so sweet upon the waking tongue. Morning breeze, wiping the slate totally clean. Vibrant sights that we have rarely seen. Gusts of hope blowing the cobwebs clear, banishing every lingering irrational fear. Drafts of joy entering the quiet home, calling the restless spirits to proudly roam.
Meadows sway beneath a gentle push,
rustling the leaves on the berry bush.
cats ascending toward the stratosphere,
Riding the updraft happening right here.
sails unroll to catch the invisible might,
Propelling vessels into the brilliant light.
flags unfurl upon the towering mast,
Leaving behind the burdens of the past. Currents swirl through the open screen, showing a lively picturesque scene. Oxygen fills the expanding lung, tasting so sweet upon the waking tongue. Morning breeze wiping the slate totally clean. Vibrant sights that we have rarely seen. Gusts of hope blowing the cobwebs clear, banishing every lingering irrational fear. Drafts of joy entering the quiet home, calling the restless spirits to proudly roam.
pressure shifts around,
creating a rushing, beautiful sound.
Invisible forces guide the pleasant day,
blowing the static obstacles away. Inhale, exhale, blow. Gusts of hope blowing the cobwebs clear, banishing every lingering irrational fear. Draft of joy entering the quiet home, calling the restless spirits to proudly roam. Airy, fresh, awake. watching as the daylight finds a distant place to hide.
Seagulls diving gracefully against the purple hue,
washing out the vibrant sky, erasing all the blue. Currents pulling backward, dragging shells beneath the foam, calling all the sailors and the tired fishers home. Underneath the fading sun, shadows stretch across the sand, slipping through my fingers like the coastline of this land. Eclipse of the horizon, swallowing the brilliant light, surrendering the shorelines to the majesty of night.
coral reefs are darkening below the crashing wave, holding ancient secrets that the underwater cave.
Breezes bringing salty kisses right across my face, standing still and anchored in this isolated space. Currents pulling backward, dragging shells beneath the foam, calling all the sailors and the tired fishers home. Underneath the fading sun, shadows stretch across the sand, slipping through my fingers like the coastline of this land. Eclipse of the horizon, swallowing the brilliant light, surrendering the shorelines to the majesty of night. Tides are bound to shift and seasons inevitably turn. Nature teaches lessons that our fragile hearts must learn. Sinking low beyond the sea, closing eyes, just you and me. Underneath the fading sun, shadows stretch across the sand, slipping through my fingers like the coastline of this land. Eclipse of the horizon, swallowing the brilliant light, surrendering the shorelines to the majesty of night. Waves are crashing rhythmically, singing us to sleep, drowning out the surface with the quiet of the deep. operating machinery out inside the barn.
Needles darting quickly,
Stitching up a seam,
crafting a magnificent embroidered dream.
fibers twisting tightly, binding up the tear, making sure the garment is durable to wear. Sewing up the woven blues, a tapestry of grief, patchwork of our suffering, bringing some relief. Tying knots of sorrow, threading through the eye, creating thick apparel to keep the body dry.
Loom is clacking loudly, pushing back and forth.
Cotton shipped in cargo from the distant north,
Textiles dyed in indigo,
soaking in the vat,
cutting out a pattern,
laying on the mat. Fibers twisting tightly, binding up the tear, making sure the garment is durable to wear. Sewing up the woven blues, a tapestry of grief,
patchwork of our suffering,
bringing some relief. Tying knots of sorrow, threading through the eye, creating thick apparel to keep the body dry. Fabric holds the history of the tailor's hand, stitching together elements across the land. Pull string, tighten up the slack. No way of ever going back. Sewing up the woven blues, the tapestry of grief,
patchwork of our suffering,
bringing some relief. Tying knots of sorrow, threading through the eye, creating thick apparel to keep the body dry.
folding up the quilt,
Smoothing out the crease,
finally discovering
a momentary peace. Ashes falling slowly from a burned out photograph, echoes of a bitter joke, a hollow broken laugh.
embers dying softly in the center of the grate, realizing apology has arrived.
blow away.
Smoldering resentment, burning holes into the rug, poison hidden deeply
In a customary hug, suffocating silently inside this crowded room, inhaling the toxicity, anticipating doom. Hazy memories clouding up my weary sight, blurring all the lines between the wrong and right, crying smoky tears, blinding up my eyes, choking on the remnants of our beautiful disguise. Fire turned to ruin, passion turned to gray, watching our affection simply blow away.
Flames consume the promises we swore we would protect,
Leaving just the tragedy of casual neglect, coughing up words unsaid,
ashes settle in.
on the bed, crying smoky tears, blinding up my eyes, choking on the remnants of our beautiful disguise. Fire turned to ruin, passion turned to gray, watching our affection simply blow away, sweeping up the debris,
Clearing out the air,
walking out the doorway,
leaving nothing there.
Striking clocks announce the darkness, silver moonbeams replace the brightness, shadowy corners hide the truth, wasted hours of our youth.
Cobblestones beneath my feet, pacing this deserted street, solitary lanterns glow, showing nowhere left to go.
Reverberations from yesterday return, unspoken lessons we never learned,
Vibrations bouncing off the stone,
proving we are all alone. Midnight echoes calling out loud,
standing apart
from the faceless crowd. Haunting melodies fill the air, searching for someone who might care.
resonating Distant engine starts to whine, leaving this old town behind. Smoke rises into the chill.
Everything around stands so still. Curtains flutter in the draft, remembering how we used to laugh. Photographs fading into gray, washing the memories away. Reverberations from yesterday return, unspoken lessons we never learned.
Vibrations bouncing off the stone,
proving we are all alone. Midnight echoes calling out loud, standing apart from the faceless crowd. Haunting melodies fill the air, searching for someone who might care. Resonating through empty halls, answering when nobody calls. Sound waves travel through the void, rebuilding what was destroyed. Listen closely, hear the past ringing. Midnight echoes calling out loud, standing apart from the faceless crowd. Haunting melodies fill the air, searching for someone who might care. Resonating through empty halls, answering when nobody calls. Fading, drifting, gone. Crimson colors bleeding deep into the ocean tide, watching as the daylight finds a distant place to hide.
seagulls diving gracefully against the purple hue, washing out the vibrant sky, erasing all the blue.
Currents pulling backward, dragging shells beneath the foam, calling all the sailors and the tired fishers home. Underneath the fading sun, shadows stretch across the sand, slipping through my fingers like the coastline of this land. Eclipse of the horizon, swallowing the brilliant light, surrendering the shorelines to the majesty of night.
Darkening below the crashing wave,
breeze salty kisses right across my face, standing still and anchored in this isolated space. Currents pulling backward, dragging shells beneath the foam, calling all the sailors and the tired fishers home. Underneath the fading sun, shadows stretch across the sand, slipping through my fingers like the coastline of this land. Eclipse of the horizon, swallowing the brilliant light, surrendering the shorelines to the majesty of night. Shifting seasons inevitably turn. Nature teaches lessons that our fragile hearts must learn. Sinking low beyond the sea, closing eyes, just you and me. Underneath the fading sun, shadows stretch across the sand, slipping through my fingers like the coastline of this land. Eclipse of the horizon, swallowing the brilliant light, surrendering the shorelines to the majesty of night. Waves are crashing rhythmically, singing us to sleep, drowning out the surface with the quiet of the deep. Standing at the intersection of fate, deciding before it gets too late. Dusty highways meet a silken path, escaping from the tempest wrath. Signposts pointing east and west, putting our courage to the ultimate test. Gravel crunches under heavy tires, fueling these internal fires. Which direction should we ultimately take? Crucial decisions for our future's sake. Navigating without any map or guide, nowhere left for us to hide. Velvet crossroads, soft and grand, holding tightly onto each other's hand, stepping forward onto unexplored terrain, washing away all the previous pain. Smooth journeys waiting up ahead, following where the brave have tread. Golden horizons paint the sky, watching the eagles soaring high, leaving the rusted chains below, embracing the untamed steady flow. Compass needles spinning round, seeking a sacred holy ground. Silky textures upon the soul, making direction should we ultimately take? Crucial decisions for our future's sake. Navigating without any map or guide. Nowhere left for us to hide. Velvet crossroads, soft and grand, holding tightly onto each other's hand. Stepping forward onto unexplored terrain. Washing away all the previous pain. Smooth journeys waiting up ahead. Following where the brave have tread. Destinies beautifully aligned underneath a celestial guiding sign. Two roads merge into a single line, drinking the sweet, victorious wine. Stop, breathe, choose. Velvet crossroads, soft and grand, holding tightly onto each other's hand. Stepping forward onto unexplored terrain. Washing away all the previous pain. Smooth journeys waiting up ahead. Following where the brave have tread. Walking onwards together forever. Clock strikes 12, shadows creep along the wall. Silent figures bouncing down the empty hall. Moonlight paints the floorboards in a silver hue. Nothing left to chase except this thought. Darkness settles heavy, secrets start to speak. When the world is sleeping, quiet makes us weak. Oh, the midnight blues come knocking at my door. Walking, pacing endless steps across the wooden floor. Aching melodies that only solitary hearts can choose. Lost inside the rhythm of the midnight blues. Street lamps flicker, casting ghosts upon the street. Separated lovers meet, staring pacing in the steps across the wooden floor.
Aching melodies that only solitary
Hearts can choose, lost inside the rhythm of the midnight blues.
Let the sorrow wash away
The things we cannot change.
every note we harmonize.
Feels wonderfully strange. Hush now, listen to the night fading softly out of sight. All the midnight blues come knocking at my door, walking, pacing in the steps across the wooden floor.
Aching melodies that only solitary
Hearts can choose, lost inside the rhythm of the midnight blues, fading into black, humming to the moon,
gone too soon.
singing our late tune. Maple foliage drifting upon the stream, November chill waking us from a dream.
Birch branches shivering, losing their gold, preparing for winter,
Bitter and cold. Waters carve pathways through canyon and stone, carrying seasons we formerly owned, flowing so endlessly. The autumn river glides, carrying the harvest on rushing tides, reflecting the canopy of copper and brown, washing the debris toward a distant town.
salmon returning, fighting the fierce flow, instinct commanding them exactly where to go.
Frost gripping tightly the edges of grass, watching the icy phenomena pass. Waters carve pathways through canyon and stone, carrying seasons we formerly owned, flowing so endlessly. The autumn river glides, carrying the harvest on rushing tides, reflecting the canopy of copper and brown, washing the debris toward a distant town. cold rush swirling very deep. Wildlife goes into a sleep, flowing so endlessly. The autumn river glides, carrying the harvest on rushing tides, reflecting the canopy of copper and brown, washing the debris toward a distant town. Banks growing quiet, the current runs clear, whispering goodbye to another year. Space between the notes we play, there's a language that the shadows say. I don't need the volume to hear your heart, knowing exactly where the rhythms start.
I lean into the pocket, deep and low, following the places where you wanna go. A subtle movement hardly seen at all, caught in the beauty of the quiet fall. It's in the pause, the hitch in every beat,
where the two of us finally decide to meet. Silent groove, shaking up the atmosphere, taking away the doubt, removing every fear. Invisible current pulling us along. This is the pulse beneath the simple song.
simple song. My hands are steady on the neck of wood, doing things I never thought I could. The silence speaks louder than the band,
Tracing the lines upon your open hand. I find the syncopation in your stride, with nowhere left for us to run or hide.
just a vibration ringing
Through the floor, opening the latch on a hidden door. It's in the pause, the hitch in every beat, where the two of us finally decide to meet. Silent groove, shaking up the atmosphere, taking away the doubt, removing every fear. Invisible current pulling us along. This is the pulse beneath the simple song.
nothing is spoken.
Everything is clear,
The music grows because the mind is
near,
flowing together.
synchronized and deep, into the promise that we mean to keep. Feel the groove,
The silence speaks.
yeah. Silent groove, As our skies begin to gently weep, confessions that I cannot keep. Turquoise oceans hit the sandy shore, yearning for just a little more.
Navy clouds gather violently above, speaking softly regarding lost love. Indigo teardrops steadily falling down, soaking into the thirsty barren ground. Hushed voices in the morning breeze, rustling through the weeping willow trees. A secret language spoken by the sea, unlocking the sadness inside of me. Blue whisper in my trembling ear, telling stories I desperately need to hear. Soft murmurs of pure melancholy, floating down toward the peaceful valley. Breath of sapphire across my skin, where does sorrow end and joy begin? Cobalt waves crashing on the reef, providing a momentary, brief relief. Seagulls crying in the distance, overcoming my stubborn resistance. Sighing shades paint the evening tide, nowhere for these emotions to hide. Murmuring lips forming silent words, like the wings of migrating birds. Hushed voices in the morning breeze, rustling through the weeping willow trees. A secret language spoken by the sea, unlocking the sadness inside of me. Blue whisper in my trembling ear, telling stories I desperately need to hear. Soft murmurs of pure melancholy, floating down toward the peaceful valley. Breath of sapphire across my skin, where does sorrow end and joy begin? Away, bringing forth a brand new day. Hush, sigh, peace. Blue whisper in my trembling ear, telling stories I desperately need to hear. Soft murmurs of pure melancholy, floating down toward the peaceful valley. Breath of sapphire across my skin, where does sorrow end and joy begin? Silently sailing away.
grinding in the noisy mill, hoping this morning cup will cure the ill. Boiling kettles whistle a piercing note, pouring the liquid down the parched throat.
Ceramic mug sitting on the diner booth, searching for a heavily caffeinated truth. Waitress asks if I want another refill, adding the total to my breakfast bill. Bitter sips wake the lethargic brain, kick-starting this chaotic daily train. Sugar cubes dissolving the black deep, stealing away the remnants of sleep. Coffee blues hitting me incredibly strong, wondering where my life went completely wrong. Espresso shots jolting the nervous system, counting the lovers and how much I miss them. Dark brews fueling my exhausted stride, nowhere for this jittery feeling to hide. Silver spoon stirring the creamy milk,
Texture running as smooth as fine silk,
staring blankly at the daily news,
trying to shake off these Java blues.
saucers rattling on the formica top,
Praying the spinning room will finally stop,
aroma wafting from the steaming pot,
giving this awful day one more shot. Bitter sips wake the lethargic brain, kick-starting this chaotic daily train. Sugar cubes dissolving the black deep, stealing away the remnants of sleep. Coffee blues hitting me incredibly strong, wondering where my life went completely wrong. Espresso shots jolting the nervous system, counting the lovers and how much I miss them. Dark brews fueling my exhausted stride, nowhere for this jittery feeling to hide. Caffeine courses through the rushing lane, providing a temporary relief from pain. Percolators bubbling a rhythmic beat, ready to step out onto the busy street. Pour,
sip,
awake. Coffee blues hit me incredibly strong, wondering where my life went completely wrong. Espresso shots jolting the nervous system, counting the lovers and how much I miss them. Dark brews fueling my exhausted stride, nowhere for this jittery feeling to hide. Jittery, brewing hot. washed inside the mortar bowl, extracting the essence of the earthly soul. Vials clink upon the apothecary shelf, concocting a remedy for my inner self.
Vessels simmer over the naked flame, whispering a forgotten ancient name. Herbal mixtures bubble in the glass,
watching the magical reactions pass. Alchemy happens when the clock strikes 12. Into the arcane mysteries we loudly delve, stirring the liquid with a wooden spoon underneath the watchful silver moon. Midnight brew bubbling with a potent spell, creating a story that we dared not tell. Elixirs crafted to cure the broken heart, practicing a secretive, forbidden art, drinking the nectar of the sacred flower, gaining an unbelievable mystic power.
Roots extracted from the enchanted dirt, creating a serum to heal the hurt. Vapors rise into the wooden beams,
Inducing a series of prophetic dreams. Spices sprinkled into the boiling pot, ensuring the recipe is never forgot.
cinnamon swirls with the bitter clove,
Warming the spirit like a kitchen stove. Alchemy happens when the clock strikes 12. Into the arcane mysteries we loudly delve, stirring the liquid with a wooden spoon underneath the watchful silver moon. Midnight brew bubbling with a potent spell, creating a story that we dare not tell. Elixirs crafted to cure the broken heart, practicing a secretive, forbidden art, drinking the nectar of the sacred flower, gaining an unbelievable mystic power.
swallow the lingering despair,
leaving a fragrant perfume in the air,
transforming the lead into solid gold,
exactly as the prophecies foretold. Stir, boil, drink. Midnight brew bubbling with a potent spell, creating a story that we dare not tell. Elixirs craft